closing the appointment using a life-changing decision or a life-changing event. Now, this closing tool usually works a lot better for policies that are canceled or simply someone that does not have insurance. So it could be a marketing quote or a referral quote or a cancellation call. Now, you're going to use a concept that them making a decision as soon as possible is going to protect them, is going to eliminate any issues, and is going to keep them within the lifestyle that they have or within their situation financially, emotionally, and is going to help them continue their plans if they have any goals or they're working on something specific like getting a car, getting a property. Versus if they don't make a decision and they don't show up and they don't take care of this, they're going to put themselves in a position where if something critical happens, it could change their life. This is a life-changing decision because they're going to encounter a life-changing event. Now, let me share with you exactly what I mean. Simply by driving without insurance, this is critical, by the way. You have to understand this. This is critical. And you have to deliver and express the same concept that I'm expressing to you, to your client. This is critical. If they're driving without insurance, they hit a vehicle, and they're at fault, they're going to be responsible for that. So let me share something with you, and you're going to use this information, you're going to share it with the client, and you're going to educate them. Now, if they don't have insurance and the other driver has insurance, their policy may cover the accident, but that insurance company is going to go after them. That insurance company is going to go after them simply because they want to get their money back. So there's a lawsuit that's going to be filed against them. If they don't pay, that amount is going to be sent to a collection agency, and that collection agency is going to follow up. It's going to put it on your credit report. It's going to be there until you pay it off, and it's going to affect your credit. So all of these things, you need to educate the client. Now, another thing, the time that they're going to waste going to court, going back and forth, the stress, money that they're going to spend. All of these things are critical. Now, the change of their plans. Let's say, for example, they're working towards a car, getting a new car. They're working towards maybe getting a property, for example. They're going to put their plans on the side simply because now they got to be responsible and hopefully they pay for those damages. So if you give them an example that, look, if you hit a vehicle that's $15,000, that the value is worth $15,000 and it's a total loss, you're going to have to pay those $15,000. How soon are you going to pay those? Can you afford $1,000 a month? Can you afford $500 a month? But why would you? There's no reason why you should. But if you're in that position, you're going to have to. Your license is going to get suspended, collection, credit score, lawsuit. I mean, we're talking of so many things that are going to change your situation and change your life. That's why it's called life-changing decision, because it's a life-changing event. So you have to translate this into a positive but aggressive scenario so they can understand that they need to come in as soon as possible, because if not, they're going to put themselves in a critical situation. So for someone that doesn't want to show up or doesn't want to commit or is rescheduling too much, you're going to tell them, sir, look, let me help you. Let me share something with you, sir. First of all, I appreciate the time you're giving me. I appreciate the time, the effort, the opportunity of helping you. Now, we have an appointment that was a couple of days ago, and it seems like you weren't able to make it. Don't worry. I ran all the information. I still have those promotions. But let me share something with you. I need you to come in today, matter of fact, no later than today. And let me tell you why. Now, simply, if you don't make it today and you keep taking a risk, you're driving without insurance. So let me share something with you. Now, just keep in mind, if you're involved in an accident, you're the one at fault, you're going to be responsible for that accident. Now, just let me give you a scenario. Let's say you hit a vehicle and it's a total loss and you make damages of $15,000. Now, the insurance company, their insurance company may cover the claim, but they're going to go after you. There's a lawsuit that the insurance company could file, because they're going to try to get the money from you. So you're going to be responsible for that. Guess what? They're going to send it to a collection agency until you actually pay it off. And they're going to add that to your credit score. So it's going to affect your credit score. It's going to definitely put you in a completely different situation because you need to clear that before your credit gets a little bit better. Your license could be suspended. So we're talking of so many issues financially, emotionally. There's thousands of issues that you're going to encounter simply because you're postponing it. Now, this could simply be a life changing decision. You make it in, get your policy, get reinstated, get your policy started so you at least you're driving with insurance so you won't put yourself in this position. Now, look, I had a customer. He was saving money to get a brand new car. He already had a couple $1,000s. He left, this situation happened. Now he used all the money that he saved and he still needs to pay more to pay this accident. It's unbelievable. He went from saving to get himself a new car to having to use that money to pay for this accident. Life-changing event. Life-changing decision. So I want you to make a decision today, sir, because I don't want you to be in that situation. If you need to pay something, then you're going to pay it. But there's no need for you to put yourself in that position simply because all you need to do is just squeeze in 15 to 20 minutes today. I need you to come in today. What time would you rather come in? At 5 or 7? I could simply help you 5 to 7, or what other time could you squeeze in a little bit of time? I know you care about your situation. This is actually critical. If you're in that position, it's going to make your life more difficult and all your plans and everything that you were working for are going to shift to a different situation. You're going to put a lot of things on hold. It's not even worth it. I want you to be insured. That's my job as a professional, to help you, to get you into the office, to get you a policy, to reinstate your policy. That's my goal. Trust me, 95% of my clients are satisfied because I keep insisting, I keep sharing my perspective as a professional because I'm advising every single customer on what decision to make the right decision. So what time can you make it in? Use this closing tool. Life-changing decision, life-changing event. When you talk to customers and you make it tangible and you put them in a position where they understand what you're talking about, then it changes everything. They're willing to listen. They're willing to show up because you planted a seed of urgency. You planted a seed of risk. You planted a seed on making the right decision by using this life-changing event because we don't think about it. See, if I'm saving for a new car, I want to use that money for my new car. So if someone tells me, Rudy, you need to get yourself insured because if not, that money that you have for your car, you're going to have to use it to cover that accident. So I start thinking differently. I start putting thoughts that I wasn't focusing on. Now I start focusing on them a little bit more because now you planted a seed of something that I wasn't really looking at. So use this tool, very powerful. You need to be confident. You need to know exactly how to say it. Life-changing decision, life-changing event, and focus on bringing them in today.